All right. How many of y'all have heard of this YouTuber by the name of Thor High Heels? Never. We'll see about. So Thor High Heels is a video game YouTuber. Really cool. Really trans. Very much someone who I can kind of relate to as also like a musician who grew up like a little bit broke. Uh, she went through way more than I did though. Yeah, I said Tor. Tor High Heels. This is a game from that YouTuber and musician. At 2 p.m. this afternoon on a clear sunny day. The fourth in a series of ongoing train disappearances has occurred in Benton Gardens. The train, including all of its passengers, has vanished completely with no known knowable traces left behind. It is unclear if those inside are deceased, merely missing, or if the train derailed or simply drove off to a place unknown. Here to discuss this with us is a spokesperson on behalf of the Pope God Corporation. Like, I forgot to post about this on the social media. This looks fucking sick. Arlen64 Meowdy, welcome. As the proprietary owners, Benton Gardens Railway System, we at the Pope God Corporation deeply regret the loss of these train units. The human life also factors into this sense of loss and regret, as the value of a human life is a great one. The Pope God Corporation knows the price of judgment, the merit of importance, the principles of worth. The Pope God Corporation factors the monetary cost of this human life to be a gross, big sum of money. It is therefore imperative that we all carry on with our daily tasks. Train travel will also carry on as is regular. We must maintain the value of life, the profit of existence, and consider the costs of fear. Our authorities, regulatory bodies, and even President Pope God himself are investigating the disappearances. The directive is to achieve a bottomless understanding of that which has transpired. In the event that one should see themselves vanish, please contact the Pope God Railway Helpline. We can provide further assistance and existence. One last thing the Pope God Corporation would like to instill is that death is not the end. It is merely a transition to another state. Every state has its value. Your death would not be in vain, and it is important to remember this. And with that, we move on to tomorrow's weather. It is said to be a warm, humid, but cloudy day. The value of life, $10,000. I know writers that use subtext, they're all cowards. True. My name is Marzipan. My name is Proxy, and I am turning on the constant warning timer. Is this some niche RPG maker art piece? Yes. Developed by YouTuber Thor High Heels. YouTuber, musician, game developer, creator. I work at the Benton Gardens Hospital, and I take the train to work every single day. Passion Strix, howdy, meowdy, the following day. I barely slept. I wish I could sleep on the train ride to work. It's only been 4 trains, I keep telling myself, out of the dozens that ride every day. Right. This is running a little fast. You on your way to the station? You're braver than me, little missy. I ain't going anywhere near those things now. Best of luck to ya. Trashed. Why does she need a train? Maybe the train's faster. This is about how fast I walk too. Oh my god. I got to the station on time. Surprisingly, it's not a ghost town. Wonder if the scary man on the TV had anything to do with it. Maybe it's because there aren't that many options for transit. Either way, it's certainly less busy, but still more packed than I had expected. I boarded the train. As the dense crowd outside dispersed among several trains and train cars, the amount of people I felt surrounded by thinned out dramatically. I had the whole car to myself. Normally I'd love this, but right now, quite frankly, this is terrifying. God, it's starting. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I can feel the panic setting in. Fear, adrenaline, and anxiety. The doors have shut and I am trapped. Trapped and I'm going to die. Ah! No. Marzipan, focus. It's just a short little train ride. There's no other stops in between here and there. There's nowhere for this train to go other than its destination. You will not vanish. You will not die. You are having intrusive thoughts. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be fine. It's all going to be... No. This is it. This is really it. I'm actually going to die like this. My life will end inside of this. Oh no. You have arrived at Benton Gardens Hospital. We hope you have a nice rest of your day. What a real depiction of what a panic attack feels like. Hello, Allison. Hi. The hospital actually has its own dedicated train station. Arriving here for work every day at ungodly hours has made me grow to despise it. Except for today. I love seeing it today. Are the train rides put in contrast to car driving or something? Or the developer of this is European. You know that countries don't necessarily need to have car-dependent infrastructure? But yeah, like, the beginning of this story showed a series of like disappearances in accidents with the train, so I'm alive. Hard to say I feel too relieved about it, though. I still have a whole day of work ahead of me. I should start giving days off to girls who get panic attacks. Anyway, I guess I should head to the break room first. I can splash some water on my face there. I can also save using the phone at the front desk. Oh, okay. Greatly saddens me to see the news nowadays. What is this world coming to? I don't trust the Pope God people one bit. They're all behind it. I just know it. They run the trains. They run the trains straight into the mouth of hell or something. Though I suppose I'm just glad the ambulance took me here. That way I could avoid the train. Sorry, Marzipan. I'm very busy right now. Got a lot of patients to tend to, and everybody's stressed out about yesterday's news. Just between you and me, I don't really have a cough. I'm just here for the Snailo plushies. Okay, Marzipan, worry about the stuff on the news too. However, our patients are the top priority. Our job is an important one. Work must continue. Welcome to the Benton Gardens Hospital. The hospital's mascot, Snailo. I like him. Don't tell anyone, Marzipan, but I'm slacking off pretty hard over here. Just getting here was enough stress as is. Cinnamon rolls sound good. Hiya, Marzipan. Hope you aren't too stressed about the news. I was definitely a bit worried on the train this morning. Did you hear folks saying it might be Pope God themselves doing it? I'm not quite sure I believe that just yet, but I certainly understand why folks would jump to such an idea. Alright, let's see. I should probably turn down the game volume. Hold on. There we go. Hello. Who doesn't love Snailo? Tell me one person who doesn't like Snailo and you'll be showing me a liar. Don't need any help back there. Things are busy enough as is. Sorry, Marzipan, I'm busy hyping myself up. Gotta be ready for anything today. I trust that you'll tend to all the beds today. Good morning, Marzipan. Yo, Mars! Hi, Burgundy. Aw, you doing okay? Not really. Oh, it's the fucking frowny face right there that's really killing me. After my own heart tore. I had a panic attack on the train. Ah, heck, fucking figures as well. That corpo Pope God asshole on TV last night, talking about human lives as if they're dollar signs. Yeah. Fucking awful. A lot of folks are saying it's Pope God doing it themselves. Like making people disappear for some type of gain. Give them the means and everything. I don't know. It does sound a little conspiratorial, lol. What do you think? I don't know. I just know that I'm terrified of it happening to me. It'll be okay, :3. I love Burgundy. I love Burgundy. Don't worry about it. So many trains come and go every day. No reason it has to be you who dips. Damn right I'm right. True. Burgundy. Don't worry about it. I got your back, :3. Speaking in lowercase chat messages. episode. I appreciate it. Tell you what though, while I'm with you on the it's Pope God doing it thing, being a bit conspiratorial, there is like this secret tunnel. Say what? Yeah, secret abandoned tunnel. Heard rumors people have heard screaming coming from down there. Creepy. We should go check it out. Absolutely not. Oh, come on, Mars. It'll be a little adventure, just like when we were kids. Just like when you'd get me into trouble, you mean? I mean, just like when we entered that construction site because you wanted to, and then I came home with my leg in a cast. Well, okay, but you know, we're like smart and shit now. We are smart enough to not go into a damned abandoned railway tunnel. Maybe. Just saying though. Think about it. What if we crack the case, solve the mystery? Burgundy, people are dying. Okay, you're right. Damn right I am right. Oh, shut up, Romeo. I don't sound like that. Yeah. This is so good. This is already so good. Thank you for cheering me up, though. No biggie. Luckily, the rest of my day at work wasn't too stressful. Cleaned some beds, helped a couple of patients out, got to talk to Burgundy a bunch more. So glad she's here. Having such a long time friend here with me really makes the days a lot easier. As dumb as it sounds, though, I couldn't actually get the idea of that tunnel out of my mind either. She's gotten me into a fair bit of trouble, but it's always at least been fun or worth it for some other reason. I also don't like the idea of merely sitting on my own anxiety. I'd like to do something about it. Somehow I feel like Burgundy is a grim fate. I hope not. And, well, if the cause of my anxiety is what's going on with the train disappearances, then maybe at least trying to be some sort of proactive about it could give me some peace of mind. Entering an abandoned railway tunnel with Burgundy because it's good psychology, exposure therapy, a semblance of peace of mind. This all sounds really stupid, but maybe. Whoa, blood moon. The police department informed us that a total of 2 more trains have vanished earlier today. There's no word on how or why this is happening yet. The Pope God Corporation claims it is still hard at work on its investigation. I feel like I could throw up. I have work again tomorrow, which means it's another 2 train rides. It's making me sick. I feel as though I'm frozen. Stuck in stasis, feeling this way until the entire situation ends. Wish my brain didn't work this way. I'm sure most people aren't worried about the situation, but this badly? I suppose we're one topic at work yesterday. I mean, how could it not be? Maybe I should take up Burgundy on her offer? I don't know. I just want to stop feeling like this. Japan. The following day. Made it. No panic attacks this time, just a strange blend of depression and determination. Change of pace, I suppose? Gotta talk to Burgundy. Fell on the train and hurt my leg. It's not quite as bad as vanishing outright, but it still sucks. Seriously though, I hope things will go back to normal soon. Ignore my dad, he's kinda dumb. Hope you're doing okay, Marzipan. Never is easy working through hardship, but our job is an important one, so it is imperative that we do. Yeah, I'm still sitting here. I'm getting that Snailo plush. Tired of this place makes me sometimes. I can never hate Snailo. Someone really needs to remove these beds. Snailo, 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 I love you. Snailo. Totally just Pope God, isn't it? Oh yeah, like she was fast walking on her way into the train, but like she's been walking this way since entering the hospital. Yeah, man, it's their trains. Their investigation, basically their city. What's stopping them? They'd like you and Burgundy to clear out those beds from the hall. They've been there for several weeks now. Good morning, Marzipan. Brand new day, Marzipan. Let's get to work. Burgundy. My guy, hi. What's good, Mars? So I've been thinking, maybe we should go to that tunnel together? Whoa, no way. What made you change your mind? A lot of things, really. Like, I feel so genuinely awful and anxious about all of this, and I also hate inactivity. And I don't like how powerless I feel, too, and so I want to do something about it, you know? I want to stop being scared of my commute, and I want things to go back to normal. Whoa, you're so cool when you're like this. Try. Not yet, try. It's effortless. Though, yeah, tonight I'd like to go to that tunnel with you. Like old times. Yeah, like old times. We should, like, bring flashlights and shit. Sure. God, this is gonna be so spooky and cool. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't also a little excited. Yay! You up to find anything in particular down there? Peace of mind? Whoa. That's, like, deep and stuff. There. Seriously, though, I understand. Anxiety sucks. Sure does. I don't expect us to actually find anything of worth down there. I just hope to feel better afterwards. Hell yeah. I think we're gonna get to the bottom of shit. We'll figure this mystery out for sure. We'll try at least. I love this. Oh my god, I love this. As we cleared out those beds from the hall, I couldn't help but feel at least a little worried about tonight. I think we'll be okay, because I won't be alone. But it is at least a little scary to enter an abandoned railway tunnel at night. Then again, as well as Burgundy is sometimes, I do feel safe with her. Because of that, I was really hoping we'd end up clocking out at the same time so we could ride the train home together. But alas, I ended up working overtime, thus having to brave the train home alone. Train home alone. Words. Well, I suppose I got into the train just fine, though it felt as if the train's doors closed quicker than normal, anxiously sealing me inside the inside of the wholly empty train car. It's totally just me seeing things that way, isn't it? Huh? Is someone else here? After looking around, I eventually saw a man in a black suit with a briefcase sitting in the far back by the door. I could scarcely see his face beyond the slightly dimmer lighting and the other chairs obfuscating my view. Peering between the seats, however, I could make out one thing. A Pope God insignia on the collar of his suit jacket. Pope God agent. I guess if they themselves ride the train, then they wouldn't be behind the disappearances. Like, you wouldn't take yourself out knowingly, right? Maybe this is a part of the investigation? A train that's somehow been flagged is likely to vanish. Like, who knows what they know? These are conspiracies, yet they still wriggle their way into my subconscious, as if rational thoughts eating worms. Well, as if rational thoughts eating worms. By now, the train had started running. I really don't feel as scared as I feel like I should. I think Burgundy flipped a switch inside of my brain, from potential victim mode to investigator mode. I guess if this train does vanish, I'll at least get some answers. Like, as dumb as it sounds, I think the uncertainty to me is scarier than anything that could or would actually happen. Hey, chat. Keep those words in mind. Your friends with anxiety might need to hear them. If I die, I'm dead. I can handle that, I think. But this wretched unknowingness, this seething anticipation, this anxiety, I hate it. I want it to end. Tonight, Burgundy and I are going into that tunnel, regardless of what we'll find there. I hope there's at least a chunk of my sanity to reprocure. Burgundy. The train ended up making it just fine as I did. Well, as did I. Normally I would turn on the TV to catch the news, but this time I went straight for my drawers to grab my flashlight. I left home down the hall and went to the tunnel on foot. After all, it's not as if any trains would take me to an abandoned tunnel. I did that. And besides, I do enjoy walking at night, seeing this city of concrete and glass shimmer across the night sky. The many vacant stations, and the parked trains waiting all across town for late-night passengers. Making my way to a possible dead end, I hope none of these trains end up reaching. I'm really enjoying this vibe. It's something. The night. Hiya, Mars. Hi, Burgundy. How you feeling? Nervous. Scared. Determined. Honestly, same. You? Scared? Oh, shut up. Lol. Just, I don't know. We are going inside a dark, spooky tunnel. Even if we see nothing fucked up, I still don't want to get stabbed or nothing. I think it's a RPG Maker. I could be wrong, though. Like, downloaded from a weird website in the 2000s vibe. I really appreciate it. This game came out end of last year. Right. Still, though, we should go, and we'll be safe together. You're right, Burgundy. I'll feel safer with you. Whoa. Even you are. Ready? Yeah, it came out like late December 2025. Inside. It's cold and the air is damp. Marzipan and Burgundy see two diverging tunnels ahead. There's a faint breeze coming from the tunnel to the right. I want to check the right tunnel. I think I can feel a faint breeze coming in this direction. Oh shit, yeah, dang, you may be right. Should we follow it? For sure. After following the breeze briefly, Marzipan and Burgundy find themselves at yet another crossroads. The wind, including a howling noise, emanate from the darkness to the left. To the right, there's a raised, faintly lit, narrow passage without any train tracks to speak of. Let's follow the breeze further. The breeze is coming from this way, isn't it? Seems like it, yeah. I can hear something coming from that direction, too. Let's go further this way, then. Okay. Following their ears, Marzipan and Burgundy encounter increasingly colder feeling air and an ever-intensifying crying sound. Holy shit, it's cold. What the fuck is this noise? It sounds like howling or crying or something. Yeah, I don't like this. It's defo ominous. Maybe we should turn back and try another direction? No. I honestly really just want to know where this leads now. I'm sort of invested, I guess. Fair. I'm not uncurious either. It's just, I'm honestly scared and afraid. Well, maybe the noise and cold is just the wind, though. I suppose that could be. Yeah, it's not like this tunnel isn't gonna not lead to outside at some point. Hey, Burgundy. Huh? For what? I feel safer now. Whoa. Let's carry on and see what's on the other side of this tunnel. Yippee! The air grows colder. The howling increases, as if a cry carried by the darkness in the tunnel, when suddenly... Whoa, no way! Oh, wow, is that a light? It is, it is! The two approach the light. Oh god. Well, that does explain the cold. At least it's nothing scary. Seems to be an entirely dead end, though. Yeah, that's a lot of rubble. Let's head back. Good call. Marzipan and Burgundy return to the junction they were at earlier and spot the raised, dimly lit passage. Marzipan, look, another light. I think that might be some type of maintenance passage. Maintenance passage? Like for railroad employees or whatever to gain access to the tracks. Oh, good thinking. Yeah, that might lead to good shit then, because who knows what the rail people are involved in. Well, maybe the rail people are involved in the evil scheme. Okay then, let's go. To the right, the duo spot a door. Ahead of them is an ominous wall of darkness. The door! Oh, let me try. Oh, Mars, it's open! I'd like to walk ahead for a little bit more. Yeah? Yes, we can return to the door later, so we might as well make sure we don't miss anything in that direction. Honestly, that's clever thinking. Thanks! Okay, let's check it out. As they make their way through the dark, the duo spot another door leading to a small room. Ah, what's this place? Some type of employee area, I take it? Oh yeah, there's a little coffee machine down there. The room has 2 desks in it, a small stool next to a coffee table, and several lockers. Burgundy walks over to check the lockers, finding each of them to be closed one by one. However, before she could check all of them, Marzipan finds a file with a Pope God seal on it upon one of the desks. Burgundy, look! What's that? Check out this file. It has the Pope God logo on the cover. Oh wow, can we open it? Seems so. The document appears to be mostly full of timetables for trains, as well as information regarding electricity systems for junction switching. This all sounds very complicated. Yeah, I think this is really only useful for us if we had worked here. Actually, wait, what's this stuff marked off in the red over there? Oh, highly confidential. Trains rerouted due to Project Angel. Then it lists what I think are serial numbers denoting train routes. Not a lie. Project Angel sounds fucked. I agree, that sounds weirdly ominous. What could it be, though? Well, that was the last page. It doesn't seem to say anything else. Just that several train lines needed to be, or were, rerouted because of it. Could be nothing, I suppose, but with a name like that, yeah. If these are the trains that have disappeared, though, it would make sense that Pope God wouldn't want just any railway employee to know about it. This likely only purely contains whatever info they need to know to have network function around all that otherwise. They're being driven into the maw of a giant monster. Maybe. You're really smart, you know that? Huh? Yeah, you're like a detective right now. Shush. No, I'm dead serious. You have a whole logic and stuff. It's cool. Aw, thank you, Burgundy. Can we go back to that door now? Yeah, those lockers are no good, so I doubt we'd find anything else in there. Alrighty, let's go. Beyond the door, our duo finds a long, narrow, well-lit hallway. Nice to see some bright lights. Yeah, I'm really surprised you asked us to go further down into the dark earlier, honestly. Admittedly, I was terrified. Aw, still am even. But given that we've already made the stupid choice of going into these tunnels to begin with, I figured that we may as well try to make the most of it. Hey, this isn't stupid! I love you. I feel safer with you. So, it also helped me make that call back there. Guh. Yeah. Are you also scared? Yes. But also, I also feel safer with you too. Aw. Only 3. Okay, let's go see what's behind door number 2. The 2 exit into another railway tunnel, barred off on one end by a giant iron gate. Big imposing mechanisms lie within the darkness. The other end stretches far into nothingness. Is this a big gate? Or a wall? Made out of steel or iron or whatever, though. I think a wall would probably be concrete. Holy shit, there you go again, Detective Marzipan on the case. Either way, I think these tracks connect back to where we entered. Oh, like the junction by the entrance. Yes, I think so. So it's a gate, but it leads to outside. Interesting. Giving me a bad feeling. It does look like it's here to hide something. Or to not let something out. The tunnel is long. There are flashlights barely lighting but a few feet away. With each step, the sound of shuffling gravel bellows out throughout the cavernous tunnel. Something's bothering me. The earlier parts we were in looked noticeably disused, but this tunnel feels different. Huh, yeah, I think you're right. As they continue forward, a pulsating drone can be heard in the distance. First, you hear that? Yeah, it's getting louder the closer we get, I think. Like a machine or something? Not sure. It's getting hotter too, isn't it? Oh god, it is. A foul stench slowly fills the damp, now warm air. The guttural throbbing hum becomes even louder. Getting sick. Maybe turn back? Would you want to? No. Exactly, me neither. So it's getting harder to breathe. I hope it's just anxiety and not like, I don't know. Slowly but surely, Burgundy and Marzipan approach another gate. It the same as the other one? Marzipan points her flashlight upward. Burgundy, look! Project Angel. And the Pope God insignia. It is coming off of this gate. Burgundy approaches the gate, intending to feel how hot the metal is. Itself is. However, something causes her to freeze in fear. Burgundy? Burgundy, are you okay? Marzipan, sir. With a deep pit in her stomach and a pounding heartbeat, Marzipan also approaches the gate. Mars, I think that's screaming. No. I think it's the muffled sounds of people screaming and crying in there. Mars, I wanted answers. Not like this. Well, I feel the same, I think. This is real, we need to leave. We do, but just forget about this either, can't we? Suppose. Something, tell someone, go somewhere. Who or where, though? That gate says Pope God on it. It's not like we can just go to the press with this. True. I can't let this go, though. We didn't come this far for nothing. Whoa. Not saying we can't take time to think this over, but we will figure out what is up here. And if it is as bad as it seems, then we should at least try to set it right, too. Granted, I have no idea how we do that. But just yesterday, I wouldn't have said we'd be doing anything like this either. And look at us. I was damn near too scared to take the train to work yesterday, and now here we are, together. Marzipan, I hate you. Suddenly, loud metallic screeches fill the tunnel. Gears turning, metal, machines grinding, pistons throbbing. The gate at the back is opening. Is that a fucking train blasting towards us? Fuck. Burgundy, we have to run for our lives. Marzipan grabs Burgundy by the hand and they book it and run for the maintenance doorway. They enter the tunnel through. The front gate opens and the train rapidly comes careening towards them. Thinking this could be their last few seconds alive, Burgundy yells out in a panic. Marzipan, I love you! Yay. Holy shit. Yeah, no kidding. Mars, do you think that was it for real? I think we found where the trains end up. Hey, Burgundy? Say earlier? I asked if we found the train stuff? No, before that, as we ran out of the tunnel. Oh, that. I said that, I, said that I loved you. I mean, I just blurted that out and shit. I was scared and stuff, and I, and I, and I, it's like I, Burgundy. I love you too. Okay, this is actually cute. Oh my god. Yes, 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 yes. Oh. I love you, Marzipan. I love you too, Burgundy. I'm trying not to scream. That's so cute. The following day. Next day, me and Burgundy both rode the train to work together. Given what we saw yesterday, it's baffling how calm and happy we both were. Suppose it's not hard to ride on a bit of a high after how our adventures ended after all. That said, what we saw and heard was immensely concerning. We've talked about it since, of course, but we're still unsure of what to do with it all. Do we go back? Do we tell someone? I don't know. For now, I think I will ride my high and try to have a nice normal day for once. Burgundy. I love her. So cute. I have to drink some water. Sadly, when we got to work, we both were assigned to do different things, so we couldn't spend more time together. But the upside is I'm getting to do something kind of cool and unique for once. No cleaning beds all day. Instead, I've been asked to carry some boxes of old lab equipment into the basement. Never been to the hospital basement before, so it'll at least be a nice change of pace. Okay, that should be everything. Stuff was heavier than I thought it was going to be. Maybe cleaning the beds isn't so bad. Huh? What the heck was that? Is that? No. No, no, no. That's the same noise as from last night, isn't it? I hope I'm just psyching myself out, intrusively projecting what I fear to hear. It's too faint to make out clearly. Oh, who the fuck am I kidding? That pub god person on the train yesterday, leaving for the hospital station as well. Could the hospital be involved somehow? Gotta tell Burgundy. We ended up meeting in the break room again. I told her about what I'd heard, and we both agreed that we should check it out. However, even as employees, we can't simply walk into the basement willy-nilly with full access, so we made a plan. A lot of what Burgundy does is clean up after the administrative director. It would be hard for her to snag a card key or two, which is exactly what she did. With that in hand, we plan to meet back up together outside the hospital at night, and... No fucking maybe today. Yeah, freaking and entering moments. You nervous? A little. Getting caught now would blow a major ass, I bet. It would, but that might not nearly be as bad as what we find or see down there. Ah, right. Still, though, I think we're right for doing this. Yeah, we're like heroes right now. Honestly, you're not wrong. I have no idea what we'll do or find. I just know that it feels right for us to be taking action here. Exactly. So let's go. Yes, let's.
God, I love Snailo.
Yeah, he's great.
I love you more, though. Yay. Okay, the stores go to the basement, right?
Yep.
Alrighty. It's open. You okay?
I am. It's just. Again, make sure you're prepared for the fact that we might not like what we see down there.
Yeah, trust me, I'm anxious too. But like you said, we gotta do this.
True.
You're right.
Damn right, I'm right.
Let's go. Yay, let's. Alright, chat. We have an ad break coming up. I'll be right back.
God, I carried so many of these today.
Whoa, big strong.
Shut up.
I got a Snailo. Yay! Why is he hairy, you think?
Maybe they had excess big Snailos from the Snailo stand?
On our way back home, we should steal them, lol. Thank you, friends. Cute. The fuck? Why is there a cell here?
I don't know, but I don't like it. So maybe it's just a storage room?
Oh, maybe.
I mean, it doesn't particularly have the facilities of a jail cell. And what it does have is just barrels and crates.
Wow. Detective Marzipan back at it again. Oh, come on. Oh, lol, I love you. I love you too.
I relate to this dynamic. Well, that confirms it.
Yeah, I wish it didn't.
I wish it didn't either. But honestly, it's not like I wasn't halfway expecting this.
Yeah, same. So, what do we do?
If the key card will work on this?
Oh, only one way to find out, I guess. Okay, it says to accept the key card, 2 condition switches need to be set to positive. The heck does that mean?
Well, you have to find 2 switches somewhere? Flip them the key card? Yeah, I think that's what it wants.
Okay, well, let's look around then. We shall! Yay. I'm glad you're keeping positive, by the way.
You really am, aren't I?
Must be because I have a certain someone with me. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
I love their dynamic. I love these two.
I do not like how narrow this hallway is. It creeps me the fuck out.
This has got some chill tunes. Thor High Heels makes good music. Very, you know, sample based. Yeah. I worry it'll happen to spike the tension from a little... Like, well... I really hope nothing bad happens to them, but I feel like something bad will happen because this is a horror game. Okay, nothing in these boxes that we can click on. Is the train going to come through here? I hope not.
I still don't like it here.
Burgundy, are you claustrophobic?
Maybe I am.
Oh, you're cute.
Nervous.
Yeah, me too. We've got this though.
Whoa, so confident.
So cool. Not much else we can be at this stage.
Yeah, you're right. I love you.
I love you too, Burgundy. After opening the door, Marzipan and Burgundy are hit with unsettlingly warm air and a foul stench emanating from the dark, reminding them of the tunnel. Dread fills their hearts, and yet nothing could prepare them for what they would see next. Marzipan? Burgundy? What are you two doing here? You're not supposed to be here. What is the meaning of this?
We were investigating the train disappearances.
Huh? The hell you mean we are investigating the train disappearances? You two are nurses.
Yeah, well, I mean, didn't think we'd find whatever this is either.
What is whatever this is? That is none of your godforsaken business.
This is some sick shit, isn't it?
This is science. What is going on here? Sir, I'm deeply sorry. These two nurses, they... Feed them to the Gore Angel. They've seen too much. Okay.
What is happening?
Gore Angel. It is a Pope God science project that Betton Gardens Hospital has been facilitating.
Is it sucking stuff from the people in the trains?
Crude way of putting it, but yes. Oh, hey. Your science a better society.
How the fuck is this bettering society?
Know how it looks. I stand by the Pope God Corporation and their mission. Create a maternal goddess. We have taken lives, yes, but that is only so that the Gore Angel, the mother, can nurture society as it nurtures her.
That's genuine freak shit.
Two wouldn't understand. Okay, but it's called the Gore Angle. Birth rates have been in decline all across Betton Gardens for years now. The rest of the world isn't any different.
Yeah, but it could also be you or Gore Devil, you know?
Society needs its new mother to show it the way. These people are sad, depressed. They need the Gore Angel to give them happiness. Safety, order, and comfort. The value of life.
People are sad and depressed because whole trains full of human lives keep vanishing. Yeah, people can find safety and comfort in each other.
And what does this produce? A society full of worthless nothings. A life lost, still a life spent. It has had and has value. A life unborn is worth nothing.
The fuck are you talking about?
Money.
This is why cracking a few eggs for the Gore Angel is to benefit us all. The Gore Angel will inspire, produce, and nurture a better society, an efficient, less wasteful, and more productive society. All through what the Gore Angel will give us. You talk too much. No. The two of you work for the hospital, correct? Yes. Take over his job. Rather die. Whoa, Marzipan, holy shit. Barely understand what is happening here, but it fills me with a feeling so wretched that it can't be anything good. Yeah, y'all are killing people over some weird guy freak shit. Exactly. You shall be taken by the Gore Angel. Come one with the mother. Not if I can help it. Burgundy! What did you do? This keycard does more than just open doors. I know it grants access to a lot of the hospital's internal systems too. So I just kind of like hit delete on the Gore Angel stuff after it gave me access. Burgundy, holy shit. Yeah, I can be pretty smart too. There is no way. Did something just power down? Sounded like it. You fools! Gore Angel's going to lose all vital support now. She will fall. Good. And drag the support foundations of the hospital with it. Oh god. Wait, the hospital will sink? Yes. Burgundy, we gotta run. It is too late. Burgundy, run. This is sick. This is sick. Chat, this rules. Mars, you okay? Yeah. So, how'd you know the keycard would let you stop the Gore Angel? I didn't. It was a total gamble, but considering we very well could have died in that moment, I figured I'd wing it, lol. Oh my god. Well, it worked. It did. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing, love? Glad we made it, to be honest. Same, though it might be out of a job. Right. Certainly wasn't how I expected things to turn out. Not like we could have known. That's true, I suppose. Hey, at least we have each other. We do. Burgundy, you make me so happy. Ah, yay. You make me happy too, Marzipan. Though, that shit was insane. Wonder how things are gonna turn out now. Oh. How you doing? Like, will we get into trouble? Possibly. Everyone who knew we were down there is gone now. Yeah, but you never know. Also, Pope God is a huge, all-controlling corporation. They're gonna want answers. We saved the day, though. We did. We can be happy that we did. Yay. Love wins. Shall we go home? Oh, yeah, I know what I can do with some sleep, too. God, I love lesbians win. The Pope God Corporation claims that a rogue agent, not under any orders of Pope God HQ or President Pope God himself, acted alone in this scenario, rerouting trains into the Benton Gardens Hospital's basement for some variety of experiment. As a result of this agent's actions, the Benton Gardens Hospital is no more, and the lives of all whom were on the rerouted trains are sadly lost. What exactly the motives of these experiments were is unclear, as all evidence vanished down into the sinkhole along with the building. Thankfully, however, the hospital was closed that night, so no further casualties followed in the forms of either patients or staff. Thus also, the people of Benton Gardens can sleep soundly once more, as train travel is now safe henceforth. Furthermore, all investigations into the train disappearances will cease as well. President Pope God believes that letting things rest is what's best for surviving relatives. Hi, Theo. Hi. Now, onto the weather. Tomorrow will be another bright and sunny day. Girls at computers and Thor high heels. That was Lost in Transit. I'm gonna grab the link to this game for y'all. This kicked ass. It's a very short game. You can get it for about $6.50 Canadian. Here are the pets. Nice little vignette. And you know what? We went through 3 games today. That was a lot of fun. Thank you all, chat, for hanging out today. I know I went a little earlier than normal, but I went for like 4.5 hours today. I know who we're rating. Let's toss y'all at Liz Star. Alright. Cat Cafe is closed for today, but we will always welcome you back again another day. Take care. See ya. Goodbye.